Hi everyone, welcome to Module 3. We are now at about the halfway point in the course, not quite, but just about. Covered a lot of ground so far. At this point you have a really good idea of what an RFP is, a request for proposal. That is a crucial document because it helps us to understand exactly what the funding organization is looking for. It is an indispensable tool. We also looked at some successful grant proposals. If I were teaching you how to play tennis, I wouldn't just tell you what to do, I would show you so you'd have a visual representation. So looking at these successful grant proposals accomplishes the very same thing. So between understanding what RFPs are and looking at successful proposals, I think we're ready now to move into writing a grant proposal of our own. So we'll be doing a draft in this module, and I will be providing you with information and a link to an RFP to which you are to respond, write a draft proposal. This draft will be then, I'll provide you some feedback on that, and then you will revise the proposal for your final grant proposal. So a lot to do this week with regard to continuing on the path of writing a grant proposal. We'll also be doing a couple of discussion questions as always, and we will be comparing different marketplaces. That's pretty important to understand the differences because where you submit your proposal can have as much influence on whether you're successful as what's actually in the proposal. If you submit a proposal to the wrong marketplace, chances are you're wasting your time. So to pick a ridiculous example, suppose you wanted to write a proposal to gather information on how to overthrow the U.S. government. Probably not going to submit that to the federal government marketplace. That's probably not a good source for obtaining funding for that kind of project. So at any rate, you want to think carefully about what exactly you want to do, what your needs are in choosing a marketplace. You don't want to waste time. Writing a proposal takes a lot of time and effort and resources, and you want to make sure you target what you're doing. So I look forward, as always, to the discussions and seeing some of your ideas and what you've learned from the readings. I also really look forward to reading those draft proposals and providing you with some feedback so that for the final version due at the end of the course, you'll have a really solid grant proposal. Having gone through this process, you'll be in pretty good shape to go ahead and write a proposal of your own at some point, maybe not now, but down the line if you find yourself working for an organization that needs to raise funds to accomplish a goal. A lot of you have indicated some pretty interesting ideas that you have for obtaining funding. So this is really great. This course really does provide some news you can use in a practical sense. So at any rate, I hope you enjoy this module. And if you have any questions, as always, don't hesitate to send them my way. I'll be happy to answer them for you. All right, I'll see you on the discussion board.